Hi guys, so welcome to my academic vlog. I'm sorry for a disclaimer. I'm sorry if it's just full video of my topic because I don't know how to usually I don't know how to edit a vlog videos and like that, but I can make a full video of my topics. So I hope you should listen and watch my video. So hi guys, welcome to my academic vlog. So for today's video, we're gonna talk or discuss about the developmental social factors. So before we proceed in our main topic, I'm going to show you the objectives and the guide questions. So here are the objectives of the topic. And in the end of this lesson, the learners are expected to identify the developmental factors and social factors of the learners, adapt the learnings of the developmental factors of the learners, and supply the learnings in this discipline. And there are two guide questions that cover up this topic. So the first one, what are the developmental factors? The second one, what are the social factors? So the first topic is that the developmental factors. So what is developmental factors? These are the elements that can affect the learnings of the children. So development. What is developmental? So from the word develop itself, it means a process or progress of learnings. And there are many factors that can influence developmental of the child, or there are four factors that can identify the developmental factors. The first one is individual factor. The second one, community factor. The third one, parental involvement. And the fourth, or the last, developmental differences. So for individual factors, it is a personal development by your own physical, intellectual, emotional, and social aspect of life. So from the word personal development, it means to develop personal capabilities and potential. So for example, in mental personal development, it is a development of growing your mind in your own. For example, reading books, reading magazines, watching academic related to academic. So individual factors, it means you are building yourselves, or you are growing yourself by your own. Individual factors, for example, you are you're helping yourself to grow in your own. So in the social in individual factors, so for example of this is that communicating to someone, communicating in the class, communicating to others. It can help you to learn from them, or you learn by communicating. You learn in new languages, you learn in speaking skills. You learn from them in socializing. So number 2 is community factor, influenced by the environment. So learners influenced by the environment on what environment they grow up, or they influenced by the environment of their schools, home, cultures, or friends and families. So for example, in the environment of their home, their attitudes is based on what they get from environment, from their home. their attitude is based in on what they facing or their attitude, they get it from the environment of what in their community, in their community. Number 3 is parental involvement. So parental involvement influenced by parents. So in these so learners influenced um, by the parents, so on how they discipline the child. In parental involvement, it has also a negative parenting, or the influence by parents in negative way. So for example of it is that the child is so rude, mean, or something. They're not listening to their parents because of the influence of their parents, or parenting maybe because their parents lack of the lack of disciplining their child in a good way. Maybe because they're not showing love in that children. But as a teacher, as a second mother of the child, or teacher, we should you should know the logic of the attitude of the children. You should understand, but not that much. And if the child is so rude or super rude, you can discipline it. Or if the child has like he or she never been socialized, you should talk to them on how, or what is on how like motivating them in life, in a good life, so that they can experience the influence and the good influence, but they're not in parents, but in the second parents. So but I like you are teachers. So the last in developmental factors is developmental differences. Developmental differences influenced by developmental stages. So children are development by the developmental stages, with or without disabilities. So if you are if you are have disability, or without, if you are LGBT, skinny, fat, ugly, or in this world walang ugly. LGBT, fat, skinny, clumsy, all children, all people have their freedom to learn and help and help themselves to grow on their own. If you have a disabilities, or you are pilay or something, you have a disease, there's no need. There are no excuses at all. If you are encouraging yourself to learn, or if you encourage yourself to learn, you can do it. If you are for example is that you are blind. If you want to learn, there is a way on how you can learn. If you are pipe, there's a way you can learn. There have a sign languages that all people, all children have a way on how they can learn. The process is that you should encourage yourself to learn. You should motivate yourself to learn so that you so that you can you help yourself to grow and have learnings in life. That's all for developmental factors. And now we proceed in social factors. Social factors is also in our main topic, which is the title of our topic, developmental and social factors. So, social factors. What is social factors? Social factors influenced by group of people, either social class or family class. So, there are 4 factors that can identify the social factors. These are social interaction, quality personal relationship, family influences, and the last one, positive learning climate. So, what is social factors? Oh my god, I forgot. Wait. What is social factors? So, social factors means it relates in human society. Socializing. Now we proceed in the factors of social factors. So, number 1 is social interaction. So, social interaction related in social factors based on the title, social interactions. Okay, social interactions, relationship with others. So what is social interactions that can relationship? Learners have a relationship with others. Social interaction. For example of this is that on how you interact with others. That is like I'm talking to someone in neighborhood. I'm talking with your family. I'm talking with my friends. I'm talking to strangers. And in the class, we have a communication in the class. It's example of social interaction. The relationship within human. It's social interactions. It has all in social interaction. It has also a some meaning of social interaction. So these are the trades, migration, foreign relations, transportations. But it's not that the main example of social interactions. So the other example of social interaction is that in school is that and how you talk to your classmates, activities, group activities, social interactions, reciting social interactions on teacher, reciting social interaction teachers, chismes, like chismes in your seatmates is social interaction at all. Like that's an example of social interaction at all. And for the number 2 is quality personal relationship. Quality personal relationship provided positive relationship with others. So it is the big impact for the learners or the children to show their ideas, thoughts, and experiences. For example of it is that the companionship, affection, intimacy, attachment, love, friendship, trust, and and that is related in positive relationship. So quality personal relationship. So yeah, provide positive relationship with others, positive relationship with others. Just like in friendship, trusting friendship. So if you are the friends of that learners, and you are the learners, you should have the good relationship with you too. um, you motivate him or her, and they motivate you in a good way. That's a good positive relationship. For example, love for that person. The third is family influences. Family influences positive and negative relationships. So just like in my example in developmental factors. So the family influences, or in like just like in the parenting or parental influence. So in family, the learners get their attitude how based on how they see, on how they get from the family, if it is the positive or negative. For example of it is that if your parents is a family is you are a family oriented, the result of it is a positive. If you are they love you, you love them, your family, the the goal of the family is good for their child, and for the parents, or in basta the member of your family is a good thinker, or they have a good mindset in the family. The result of it is a positive relationship. So in the negative relationship is for example of it is that toxic family mindset, toxic family cultures. So the result of it is that they have a negative relationship. So if they have the negative relationship with their family, the learners the learners we expected that their attitude is rude or mean, because they get it from their family, the influence of their family in negative relationship. And also I added it in family influence that in the positive, if the family is put their child in a good situation, or they focus on their child, from then the child's attitudes is based on how they treated them, and how they treated their child or the learners. In the negative way, they focuses on how they treated their child also. So last but not the least, the number 4 is the positive learning climates, healthy relationship. So it also the same in number 2, the quality personal relationship, provided positive relationship with others. So in positive learning climates or healthy relationship, as a teacher, the way you should be in positive to make learners feel great to show their ideas and thoughts. It can also help to establish healthier relationship by socializing in them in a good way, or motivating them in a good life, for the good life in the future, motivating them so that they can learn, motivate them, encourage them to learn and make their goal, and make list of their goal, motivating them to feel great in their life, because because we are so grateful that we have so grateful that we can live in their life this way. So motivate them as a teacher, and or also as a parents. Motivate the learners to, or encourage the learners to learn and make their own list of goals or dreams they want. Like also socialize them. So don't make them pressure. Just go with the flow. You should socialize them and encourage them to learn. That's it. So that's it for my topic. The title is Developmental Social Factors. I hope you learn from me. I hope you get some knowledge about my topic. So that's it. My name is Angeline Sotelo Nagal. I'm from first year B.Ed 1D. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learn.